Nobody.
Nobody can love me like Jesus. Nobody. Nobody can love me like Jesus.
No. Nobody like Jesus. Alrighty, welcome to 5 Minutes with me. And I'm now wearing my glasses because I'm out of contact lenses. And I'm not sure if contact lenses are like an essential service. Well, either way, I'm just grateful to be alive. So, yeah, and I just want to send my heartfelt appreciation and love to everyone on the front line, everyone who's fighting the battle on the front line. So much strength and love to you. May God reward you and comfort you and protect you and preserve the lives of you and your families. And I want to talk today about struggle and how struggle leads to vision. So I'm going to tell you a story. So I hope you know that these lessons on vision are not just something that I got from next door or like a book that I'm reading and I decided just to repackage it. This is a journey that I'm going through. So as I go through it, I, publish it. So a couple of years ago, or not even a couple of years ago, I'm not that young. A decade ago, like 10 years ago, I finished varsity and I graduated. And after I finished varsity, I just struggled, I did have a job and I went to work because it was the right thing to do, but I was struggling. I was struggling internally. I was struggling externally. I was just struggling to find my purpose. Everything was just a struggle, And a couple of years later, I remember I started a salon, like a beauty salon. I think those who know me from back then remember the salon that I had, and that was like double the struggle. I struggled even more. Life was just a struggle. Whatever I tried to do was just a struggle, And then I went back to the drawing board and I just went back to God and I said, God, okay, I've struggled enough. And hear me well, this is how vision starts. When you struggle enough, when you start to say, okay, God, enough is enough. I've struggled. What am I called for? So after I'd struggled and I went back to the drawing board and I just asked God, okay, God, what is it that you want me to do? And then that's when God developed the love for people. That's when God developed my desire to inspire and encourage people, which led to my first book, Daughters of Sarah. And when I started to get in tune and in line with my purpose and vision, the struggle became less and less. So the more you do what you're called to do, the lesser the struggle. So when I started to write books and I started to, emotionally look after certain people or spiritually, look after or pray with certain people, I realized how my struggles just seemed to reduce, and I remember when I was writing that book, Daughters of Sarah, and my career just started, going up. I got the job that I wanted. I worked for the company that I wanted. And I just want to show you here from the book of Genesis 31. This is Jacob, the story of Jacob. Jacob struggled, eh? It took him 14 years just to marry the woman that he wanted. That was a life of struggle. That was a hard life. But watch this. In Genesis 31, he gets an aha moment. He gets a vision from God about what to do next, and the struggle ends. It says here, Genesis 31, verse 10, one time during the mating season, I had a dream. So Jacob used to look after his uncle's flock, sheep and goats or whatever. And he was getting a very low salary. But anyway, he says, one time during the mating season, I had a vision. So Jacob had a vision. He had a dream from God. And so that the male goats mating with the female goats were streaked, speckled, and spotted. Then in my dream, the angel of God said to me, Jacob. And I replied, yes, here I am. The angel said, "Look up and you will see that only the streaked, speckled, and spotted males are mating with the females of your flock. For I have seen how Laban has treated you." So God saw Jacob's struggle. And God was like, let me give this man an idea. So vision starts with an idea. Vision starts when you're up to here with struggling. That's the beginning of vision. And I want to encourage you not to downplay your struggles. I want to encourage you not to give up during the struggle. It's leading to vision. And vision ends the struggle. I hope that you've enjoyed. And God bless and have a good week. Goodbye.